how are you, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Helen. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank you so much. So honestly, I can't tell you how many times I filmed this video and my phone camera died and it cut me off halfway through, like literally like 10 minutes in. Girl's been talking and now we're back, so I'm going to refilm it again. I guess that's a good thing about, you know, when you're filming at home, and for YouTube you can just edit and start again. But I just wanted to see how everyone's doing. I was looking like through YouTube, like, so now I've been posting, like, let's start afresh. So I've been posting on YouTube now properly since January, and but one thing that I'm trying to stay away from is being overwhelmed about like all the different tips and tricks from like other people, because there's been so many different like contradicting information that I've been looking at, and one person saying do this and the other person saying if you do that then this will happen, and I'm like, so which one should I do? So I realized that I'm going to stick to one person that will give me the advice that I need, and the same person I always go to. And I don't know if you know her, Jade Beeson. I keep saying I'm going to link one of her videos. I don't know if I can actually link anything on my video to her video. I'll figure it out. But if you don't know her, just search Jade Beeson on YouTube, and she's on her knowledge and the way she speaks, like, it just oozes out of her. And I've been watching her since like even before, maybe even like 2023, but I've been saying I'm going to do YouTube forever, but I just always been so scared for some reason, and I really wish I started early, but here we are. And she's the only person that gives me like the most amazing advice. So if you are new to YouTube and you want to like learn from the guru, she is honestly incredible, shares so much knowledge, and obviously her channel has done so well. And I feel like she just provides so much knowledge that I've never found anywhere else. And there's other creators on here who are really good, but some of it really overwhelms me, that I'm like, I genuinely don't know what you're telling me that I need to do. I don't understand. I'm not flowing with you. So can we reverse? Can we rewind? But what I've just done is just curated my feed to only show certain, you know, like you can stop like certain videos being shown to you and stuff, but also just realize that you just post what content you want. And YouTube has been one of the longest standing apps for the longest time. Anyone can make it on this, like anyone can become successful in this. But then I'm also trying to like work out in myself what is my definition of success, because to be honest, for me at the moment, I'm really enjoying it, and I hope one day it will be something I can get an income from. But I don't want it to be like one of those where I feel overwhelmed by it, like to, you know, constantly I need to put out content. I wanted to enjoy it, and I'm making sure that anything that I bring out is I'm enjoying doing it, and I hope that being authentic in my own self and being who I am will lead to those beautiful new ways of earning money in a certain way on YouTube. And also just like not being too overwhelmed and overthinking things. That's the other thing. My goodness, tell me I'm not the only one. We overthinking, like, oh, should I do that, or should I post that? Should I post it this way? Do I need to post? There's already somebody else doing it. That's something I've probably mentioned before, like feeling like you're doing something that somebody else is already doing it. Somebody's already posting about it, so why do you need to do it? But you just have to remind yourself your energy, who you are as a person. No one else is like you. And you know, we all have different people that we watch. We have loads of different YouTubers and influencers that we follow, but they all have different ways of the way they do things. Like, you know, you can have your feed curated around like self-care, but different YouTubers do it differently. Different influencers on TikTok, on Instagram, they do it differently, but you just love there's certain things that they do in a certain way. So there is a room for you as well. So start your content creation if you want to. Obviously don't feel forced, because I feel like personally for me, the way this has come on, like especially just being able to just do content, you also have to be in the right frame of mind. And I think last year there was so much going on personally that I just didn't find any joy in doing it, and also felt bad because of the things that were going on to sit and like do all these joyful videos when I knew life wasn't like joyful in that time. Like, it wasn't, there was joy, but there wasn't joy, you know. And I know that it's not all about like when things are good, that's when you should only do content, but I hope that I will be able to share snippets of my life. So you know, I am a real person, and I go through all the ups and downs, and knowing that it's okay to still share little bits here and there, just to give somebody else like that pick me up, and just remind them that, you know, they can get through things. And I think sharing things with somebody can help them go through their journey. You can help somebody else go through the mountain that they're not sure that they can get through. So I feel like that's something that I really struggled with, being able to share content when things were not going great. But I think there's a way I can still share content even if things are a bit in life, but find a way to include some of those things, but in a way of supporting somebody else. Because I know myself that I'm very good at being, you wouldn't know something is wrong, like I'm quite, what's the word, stoic, and I've heard this from so many people, like they would just never know if something was going on. But I want to be more open about that, and like if anyone asks me, I'm like, please probe more, because I'm just gonna tell you I'm okay, but genuinely inside I'm like, please ask me, please let's talk about it, please ask me more questions, I want to talk about it. But then some people feel like they don't have the capacity to take on your pain as well. Because I think, you know, when somebody shares something you're going through, whether it be good or bad or whatever, something stressful, that person needs to be able to receive or be able to support you in that. Or even if you have really amazing friends, for them to be in that position where they can be like, look, I don't think I can support you the way I need to support you right now as a friend, but also I can support you the way I want to be able to support you in this way, in this time. So it's just kind of like, I want to make sure that I'm sharing the content like in the right way, and not letting it be too overwhelmed. But also, but I don't know, like, you know, I'm also thinking about like how I don't want to give myself like, oh, where is this going to be in 5 years time kind of thing. But then at the same time, it's good to set goals. It's good to like know where you want it to go. Like, you know, the word like being famous, that just, no, it is quite scary. But also I wanted, you know, I feel like I want my channel to be somewhere where you can come to, where you just want comforting like content, like, you know, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're doing your washing, and you just want to listen to somebody in the background talk about certain subjects and certain things that you know you want to hear about, and it's not, there's not too much going on in the background, like it's quite soothing. Like I think that's how I want my content to be, and I feel like I need that right now. That's exactly how I feel like I want this to go. I will do the styling videos, but also the styling videos, they're just super calm and enjoyable as well. Like I don't want it to be an overwhelming like, wow, so much going on. I want it to be comforting and quiet and just soothe. And I'm not a very loud person. Like what I had a gap, oh my goodness guys, I had my first ever Galentine's with a group of friends that I made recently, since around August, and would talk, maybe I should do a video about adult relationships and adult friendships, probably adult friendships, because you always grow up thinking that all your friends that you were younger with, that you're meant to like carry on with life with, but like things change, and if you don't change together then you're not really staying as friends. Anyway, and we had a Galentine's, and I've never had one before, and we were all talking about school and what we were like in school and stuff, and then we went around the table like explaining what we were like at school and how crazy school was, and I said to the girls that my teachers some of them didn't even know my name, and in my school in my year there was only 2 black girls, and me and the other black girl, my teachers used to get me and her confused, but that's a story for another day. School, hey? Anyway, I wonder if imagine if one of my teachers like watched this and like she randomly, I don't know, they'll go on YouTube. Like I would love to them see me, this young Helen who was just in the back of the class, never spoke to anybody, was never put their hand up because she didn't know any answers, she didn't know anything. I was just, and I never got that support from teachers. Anyway, I'm going to talk about another day. But then I said that I was literally like the back of the class, I never put my hand up, the teachers never picked on me. And then my friend, she was like, I'm the one that when the teacher got the if they wrote something on the board and the spelling was not right or the apostrophe wasn't in the correct place, I'd be like, miss, it's incorrect. And I was there like, I didn't, is that right? I think it is, you know. I was always the quiet one. And I want to horn in and just remind myself that it's okay to be the quiet one. And sometimes I do wish that I was really like out there, like you know, in meetings where like I'm the kind of person in meetings, I'm the quiet one, but I take in all of that information and then I digest it, and then later on I'm like, oh yeah, that person said that, but why would they say that if it was this? I'm not like that person that's like there and there, it's like whatever and this and this and this. I get overwhelmed when somebody's like, oh, can you share, anybody else want to share something, or if they want to pick on me, I start sweating. I'm like, I don't have anything to share, I don't pick on me. And I've always been like that, but then I know that I have a lot to say, but I feel like the reason I'm so quiet, but it's not really a reason, it's just who I am. And I really try to love on that and not hate on the fact that I'm really quiet. But the people who love me for me, the quiet Helen, but then I'm the Helen that will have those constructive conversations, that will have a really deep conversation. Like I love my deep conversations. Like I can sit and talk. Like we had we're the same girlies, that we had a long like chat, and we met up about we went for dinner about 7ish, I think, or 7, and we got home about 3:30. You know, I was in my bed at 3:30, as if I went out on a night out, but we literally had to be like, girls, we need to go home because we're going to be here forever. And I love a good, like, you know, good chat about life, about everything, about growing up, about things that, you know, that we can support each other with. I love all of those conversations, but I know there's not a lot of people in life who can do that and really be able to have in-depth conversation. Like they're kind of like just on the middle, and when it's like that, then I'm that kind of person that don't like small chat, because I'm like, hi, how are you? You okay? Yeah, your weekend was nice. Then I'm literally sitting there going, what else should I ask them? What else should I ask them? I don't know what else to say. What do I ask them? I don't know. You know, I'm so overwhelmed. But anyway, I feel like this video is just all over the place, but this is me. This is this is something that I'm really trying to hone in on, just being like more myself and not worrying that I talk about loads of different things in videos, because I was like, oh, maybe I could do like a structured video. Maybe my fashion ones are the ones that I'm going to probably just stick to what I'm doing with the fashion content, and these would just be about everything about life randomly, and that's okay. So you can just have in the background and we can go through all the hows and no's, the conversations, the everything. So for me, doing YouTube in the last like month properly feels incredible. I literally can't wait to see where my content's going to be like in like May. And I'm telling you, girlies and guys, if you follow me, click that subscribe button so we can see where we're going to be in like in about May, because I'm really excited to like do content in daytime, because right now I've got 2 lights and then I've got the main light in the room as well, and I just can't wait to do this like in the evening when I finish work and like the sun is going down. I can do it on the balcony. Well, maybe not because the neighbors will hear me, but like I could have the door open and then the light coming in. You know, I can't wait. So I'm really looking forward to that. So subscribe if you haven't, and you can have more Helen chats and have Helen in the background while you're cleaning, cooking, or whatever it is, comforting, you know, conversations. And I'm gonna, we'll try and see if I can do like a little series about something. But I do that and then I'm like, actually I sit on it and then I'm like, no, actually I don't want to do that. The other thing that I notice about myself, that I'm noticing a lot, like the older I'm getting, is maybe that's why I am like, my job does mean for me I have to be thinking about 100 things all at once. I have to be doing so many things, like We call it spinning plates, so corporate. Like you're spinning this one, you're spinning this one starts dropping. You need to make sure that you're, you know, keeping all of them aligned, and they're all the clogs are clogging. And I feel like even in my own life, yeah, it's good to, you have to think about all of those different things. But when I start talking on videos, I realize that I do I'm talking about loads of different things, but that's okay, you know, that is okay. So I'm realizing in myself that this is who I am, and I'm honing in on the gifts that God has given me, and not trying to compress them and be like, oh no, you know, you need to do, because if I could never work off a script, because I'll just be reading it how it is. I won't be able to do the you know, have a real conversation, because it will just be overwhelming. Maybe you can have like little pointers to be like, oh, make sure you talk about this in this video and this video, and then add in a little something else in here. But apart from that, I'm just like, you know what, just open that camera, start talking, and then we'll go from there. And this is where we are. Anyway, I wanted to finish off and showing you the cutest little jacket. This little, look at this. I got this from Zara, and look at her. And I like these little like ties here. It's such a lovely colour. Let me put it on. I haven't taken off the label. It was 80% off from $49.99. And look at her. Look how cute, even with this outfit. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Right, I'm gonna end this video on there, because otherwise I could talk for hours about everything and anything, and we'll be here forever. But yes, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't, and if you have, thank you so much. Leave a comment, let me know if there's anything specific you would like me to talk about. Maybe I could try and do that, but if not, come back for another chatty video with Helen. Catch up very soon. Take care now. Bye bye. Mwah. Bye.